God makes it work, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So
we met the Wilburns, Jackie and Elaine Wilburn, quite a few years ago, and Jonathan was already out of that group by that time. But how's Grandma doing?
Well, she's doing great. You know, today my granddad was inducted into the gospel music.
Sorry I'm late, guys.
Well, that's all right.
Better late than never.
That's right. My granddad was inducted into the Gospel Music Hall of Fame, which was a huge honor for me and Dad, our family. And we, I don't think I stopped crying joyful tears through the whole thing. It was just a great day, and my grandmother is doing very well. I think she has found the fountain of youth. She doesn't seem to get old.
I think so. Yeah.
So she was there. All 80 of our family. And it was a great day. But Mama Elaine, as I call her, Elaine Wilburn, is doing great.
Okay, very good. And popped up out of nowhere, here is Jonathan Wilburn in person. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
We were reminiscing about the Wilburns, the Jackie and Elaine Wilburn, and you traveled with them when you were younger.
Yes.
What do you remember from those days? How old were you when you were?
Oh goodness, we started traveling when I was about 12, but actually I started traveling with Mom and Dad regionally. They had regional groups and quartets from the time I was 4 or 5 years old. And so then we moved to a van and then a bus and then the family and then just me and Mom and Dad and then Tony Gore and, you know, and then I went with Gold City. But in those days, it was just go sing. You know, Dad would sing anywhere. And we just sang and sang and sang. Goat ropings, hog killings, you name it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, they became one of the classic groups. People still talk about the Wilburns. Yeah. It's always been great. Jordan was telling me about the new CD. Sounds excellent. Do you have a single from it?
It's called Hallelujah Homecoming. It's written by Kenna West and is it Jason Cox?
Jason Cox and Lee Black.
Lee Black.
Yeah.
And it's a up-tempo song just singing about heaven and what it's going to be like when we get there.
Okay. How much are you guys singing now? Are you full-time?
Oh, yeah. We're doing about 120 dates a year.
All right. Good. That's a good good schedule.
Yes, it is.
Right.
We don't want to get over that too much.
Yeah, excellent. Well, Jordan and Jonathan, and we were also reminiscing while you were on your way here. I think we had Wilburn and Wilburn on the show. You couldn't have been together more than
Louisville. Yes.
Very short time. So it's good to see this combination back on the road again.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you for having us on the show.
Very much.
And I'm sweating because I ran all the way from the bus.
You look all right. I can edit out the sweat when I
edit out the sweat.
Yeah. Thank you guys both very much for being on Gospel Music today.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you very much.
Thank you.
In this month's Singing News, there's an article called 5 Questions for Dean Hickman, who's with the Guardians. Some of the questions are about what he loves most about his job, what food he doesn't like, and his true passion in life. You can find a link to Singing News Magazine at our website, gospelmusictoday.com.
Today, our Southern Gospel History Spotlight shines on Triumphant Quartet. Triumphant Quartet was initially billed as the Integrity Quartet. Jeff Stice, David Sutton, Clayton Inman, Scotty Inman, and Eric Bennett organized the group in late 2002 and performed their first public dates at the beginning of 2003. Initially, most of their performances were at the Louise Mandrell Theater in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. The group recorded several albums under the Integrity name and also performed occasional tour dates outside the theater. The group name was changed to Triumphant Quartet in 2004. In late 2007, Triumphant Quartet left the theater and began touring full-time. Their first #1 song on the Singing News Airplay chart was Love Came Calling in June of 2011. In recent months, they followed up this success with 2 more #1 songs, Saved by Grace and Almost Home. You can learn more about Triumphant Quartet and other great groups at sghistory.com. I'm David Bruce Murray, editor of sghistory.com, bringing you this page from the past on gospel music today.
We have a new music video today.
This is by some old friends of ours, the Pruitt family. They travel now under the name Small Town Revival. This is their latest single, Mama's Prayer, and this is the music video for that song. Small Town Revival is up next on Gospel Music Today.
Jimmy? Mama knelt by his bed that Sunday morning. Jimmy was gone again, left the window open. He slipped out in the middle of the night.
Next on Gospel Music Today, we'll go to the archives and hear the ambassadors. It's time for the archives.
From a few years ago in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, we heard the ambassadors sing, and we have exclusive concert video up next on Gospel Music Today.
Well, my weary soul was thirsty from wandering in the desert of sin. I was longing for cool water, but dying from within. With no place to run from the hot burning sun, upon my knees I fell. That's when I heard Jesus say, whosoever may, come and drink of this well. Now I'm a whosoever am I. I'm freely drinking living water that never ever shall run dry. Well, I've been saved by His grace, I'll never ever thirst again. Whosoever will am I, whosoever I am. Now you say your soul is thirsty, 'cause you've been wandering in this desert too long. Your spirit cries for mercy, and your strength is almost gone. But friend, there's a place, an eternal oasis, flowing full and free. And just one drink of that heavenly stream, and you'll be singing with me. Now I'm a whosoever am I. I'm freely drinking living water that never ever shall run dry. I've been saved by His grace, I'll never ever thirst again. Whosoever will am I, whosoever I am. Whosoever will make drink of this water, friend, it's true. Whosoever will means me, and whosoever means you. Well, I'm a whosoever am I. Freely drinking living water that never ever shall run dry. I've been saved by His grace, I'll never ever thirst again. Whosoever will am I, whosoever I am. Whosoever will am I, whosoever will am I, whosoever will am I.
We always enjoyed hearing the ambassadors sing, and that great Southern Gospel Worship Gathering concert series continues in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. We are out of time for this week's edition of Gospel Music Today.
And as a reminder, we have a Facebook page out there, Gospel Music Today. There is a lot of information out there and a lot of pictures. Maybe you want to see how Ken and I looked many years ago.
Good advice.
And we'll see you next week on Gospel Music Today.
This is Ken Grady, co-host of Gospel Music Today, and we're honored to be part of the gospel music programming brought to you by Howcee Productions Gospel. Check out Gospel Music Today for the latest news, guests, concert updates, and exclusive live gospel concerts from the world of Southern Gospel. Howcee Productions Gospel and Gospel Music Today, bringing families, communities, and churches together.
This is Gospel Music Today. Now, here are the hosts of Gospel Music Today, Ken and Jean Grady.
We are glad you could spend some time with us on gospel music today. We have Southern Gospel news coming up, some concert updates, and Jean has a feature group.
Our feature group this week is a bluegrass group, and they're called Chosen Road.
From the National Quartet Convention, I will be talking to Tim, Kelsey, and Krista, the Gould